Hi everyone, I want to go over what's happening this week because it's slightly different. There are some changes. Excuse me, wrong syllabus. Here we go. This is your online syllabus for your online class. Remember tonight you have a paper due, theory and rationale. We'll look at that in a second. There's also lesson 1A. This is actually 1A in Blackboard. And it is the fallacy of logic. It's an extra credit assignment. If you'd like extra credit, it's due by the 28th. I recommend you do it today if you'd like. And then on Tuesdays, we usually meet synchronously. And this week, Tuesday, will be asynchronous. And you will, what you should do for that is you need to go over lesson 2, which is called 1B in Blackboard, on evaluation. And there's a discussion board that goes with that, and we'll look at. And then you should also look at, it says 3 and 4 here. In Blackboard, it's lesson 2 and 3. And that one of them is on evaluation and implementation, and one of them is on the budget. So you need to come to class prepared on Thursday, because normally we do not meet as a whole class, but this Thursday we're going to meet as a whole class, and I'm going to go over the IE paper and the budget paper. So, fallacy of logic's extra credit, evaluation lesson you need to do. You have a discussion board due the 29th, and you need to go over lessons 3 and 4 and all the material in there, because we're going to go over the papers on Thursday when we meet as a whole class. Tuesday's asynchronous, Thursday is synchronous online. So here is the Blackboard page again tonight by 11:59, your theory and rationale paper. Extra credit is due by tomorrow night. Discussion board is due by Wednesday night. Quizzes 6 and 7 are open the 29th to the 1st. And then your IE paper, budget papers are not due until the 7th. Both of these papers are relatively easy, but they take a lot of time. Interns, it says here extra credit. You cannot see that extra credit because it's hidden from you, because I'm waiting to hear back on what day the interns are coming, and then I need to make sure that the assignment that's here matches what they're going to do. So let's look at the discussion board, and then we'll go into Unit 4. The discussion will happen just like the other discussions. There will end up being 3 discussion boards, 1 for each grant. It asks you to list 6 SMART objectives. So you should choose 6 SMART objectives that you've gotten good feedback on or that you've corrected so they're actually SMART. And then next to each SMART objective, you will list a evaluation type. You have to have at least 4 different types of evaluation, and that will make more sense when you watch the video. So for example, if all 6 of your objectives said a certain percentage of people are going to attend a training, then all of your evaluations would be attendance sheets, and you can't do that. You have to have 4 different types. Again, that will make more sense once you do the lesson. So let's go into Unit 4 just to look at it quickly. We have the fallacy of logic lesson. Here is the evaluation lesson. I will be adding right here, after these slides, I will be adding a video so that there's an audio and visual of the slides. This is a practice sheet for you to practice, and right after that I'm going to be adding the answer key for this. So after you do the practice, you can actually look at to see how close you got to getting everything correct. And there's your discussion board. If we go to, that was 1B, lesson 2 is implementation. Prior to class on Thursday, you need to go over all of these things that are in here, you need to take that back. You need to do the required reading and listen to the lecture on the next paper that's coming, and we'll go over the paper in detail when we get to that part. Then the other lesson in Unit 4 is the budget, and you need to make sure you do the required reading, slides with audio, and you only need to look at this if you want to see what a real budget looks like. It's complicated, but just so you know that you actually end up doing budgets that are far more complicated to what we're going to do in class. So just make sure you go over everything. And to summarize, Monday, like always, is asynchronous. You have a paper due, and you have the fallacy of logic extra credit lesson. Tuesday is different than all the other Tuesdays because on Tuesday we will be asynchronous. You need to complete evaluation, lesson 1B, because the discussion board is due Wednesday, and you need to go through all of lessons 2 and 3 as they are stated in Blackboard, and you need to do that before we have class on Thursday. Then when we have class on Thursday, the whole class meets synchronously, which is different from the past, and when we meet, we will be going over your IE paper, your budget paper, and answering any other questions you might have. So I look forward to seeing you online Thursday. Please use the time wisely this week to get all your lessons completed and your assignments turned in on time. See you Thursday.